Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 19th of January 2021. I hope you're doing well. Did you check out the energy update for the full moon yesterday? Check that out on my YouTube channel if you didn't. Very interesting energies we've got. Let's see what we've got going on today. Now, I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do general channeling. I can't speak today. General channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads in there as well. So if you're interested in a mini read, if you've got a question for your higher self, come along in there. It's for donations for those mini reads. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they are available from my website, behealing.com. Now, they're in limited quantity because I get them done within 48 hours. So if you find that they're all sold out, when you visit my website, then just check back 24 hours, 48 hours later. You should be able to book in at some point. You find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there. So let's see what energies we've all got going on today. The gift of connection, it's all about people. A people-y kind of a day. Let's see more about that. We have passion, people and passion, and illumination. Something coming to light. It could be you feeling passionate about someone else. It could be you and someone else, or you and a group of people passionate about something in your work or a hobby. Or it could be like someone revealing their feelings to you. They've got a passion for you. Anyway, something's coming to light. It's got to do with passions. It could be, I feel like it is about people, but the passion doesn't have to be about people. It could be joint passions, but let's find out with the tarot. Tell us about the energies, guys, that we've got going on today. That's too many. What are the energies today? Death and rebirth. Significant end to something and a new start. It feels like new conditions come about today. It feels like the rebirth side of that card to me in the energies here. You could have like a renewed passion for something, no, motivation about something that you've got a passion for. And it could be incited by someone else showing an interest in that. So like you could meet a new person who's got a similar interest to you, and that fires up your motivation to get going and create something, maybe with that person. I don't know. Got lovers here as well. And so this could be a day when someone's revealing the feelings, the passion for you, or it could be a day you doing that for them, or both for each other and deciding to move forward and create something together, a relationship, moving together, that kind of thing. The Empress, so being held in high regard here. The Empress is that I'm a queen kind of an energy, you know, of knowing your worth and knowing what you want in a queen of onesie kind of way. But she's like the queen of all queens, you know, she's got it all, the Empress. But she holds herself to really high regard. She knows what she's worth and she doesn't settle for anything less. So the High Priestess as well. Wow, powerful energies today. I feel this card is saying intuitively you knew that this was about to happen or this was on its way. Let's find out what it is. The death and rebirth. It very much feels like the rebirth side of things here. Strength. You might have been gaining your strength for this. You might have been preparing yourself for this. You're stronger now. You've gained that strength. I feel that that's what the death. I feel like the death has already happened. The death of the old you. Maybe that's what's been thrown out with that full moon that we just had yesterday. And now the stronger you is able to have this rebirth. And maybe you're feeling strong enough to follow your passions and to tell somebody about your feelings for them, that kind of thing. There seems to be a level up kind of an energy going on here. What's behind this? Inner journey. Yeah, there's an inner journey that's led to you being stronger, which has led to you being ready for this rebirth now. A new chapter in a way is what it feels like to me. The Lovers. What's this Lovers about? Why do we have the Lovers here? The Hermit and the Four of Materials, holding back from them. Two cards of holding back here. Hermiting away, hiding from them. Four of Materials, holding your energy back from them. So there's some kind of a retreat here, which is not what I was feeling. I was feeling it was more like coming together, but it's a retreat from the lover. Maybe things going well in your work, fired up about this, and your energy is really high, and you expect the same energy to be in your love life too with a lover, and it's not coming through. Now, if you had that same reaction to me when you were seeing the cards coming in or out, and I was saying, it could be about someone revealing their feelings to you, you revealing their feelings to them. If you had that same kind of, yeah, I'm waiting for this is kind of the opposite of that. So maybe someone's feeling it. Maybe they're nervous about it. Maybe they haven't gained the strength to do it, and they're holding themselves back. Because this is a very deliberate holding themselves back energy. To get the Four of Materials and the Hermit, that is a definite. They're holding themselves back, or you're holding yourselves back. Why? Because of burden. Because of a burden that's still there. So there's some impediment to moving forward with the lovers there. There's still that burden there. So even though there's this impulse to connect, to reveal the passions, it's forcibly, in a way. This is someone being very strict with themselves, saying, no, I will not go there. I will not send that message. It could be somebody, you or them, putting that message in and deleting it and go, no, I can't yet. The Empress, highly regarding yourself or highly regarding someone else. And this could be why, if I'm talking here, that your person is burdened and they're holding their energy back intentionally, and even though it's very difficult for them to hold their energy back, is because they're considering you as the Empress here, as, holding you in high regard. Whatever the burden is, they don't want to bring you in on it. They want to sort that burden out. So we're talking about either divine feminine here, they're viewing you as the divine feminine, they're being divine masculine about it. They're not just being masculine about it, they're being divine masculine about it, handling their own burdens, not putting it on your shoulders, very much holding themselves back. With the Empress, we've got the 10 of emotions here. So this is the happily ever after. So this is somebody who holds you in such high regard, and they know that you are the happily ever after. Or it's the opposite way around, you knowing about them. But there's some kind of an impediment at the moment, and the respect, and it's so important because it's the happily ever after. The respect is so high that they're really having to hold themselves back. Now, the Hermit and the Four of Materials there. What's behind this is self-love. So your self-love, divine feminine, has got you to this point of holding that Empress energy, and so somebody is stepping up. The stepping up by stepping down first. The stepping up by stepping away first and sorting something out. So this is, or take it the other way around. It's you that's doing that. High Priestess, intuitively you know this. Intuitively you know this. Three of emotions. Intuitively you know that there's going to be a reconciliation, that you are going to come together. So you know it's going to happen. Be in that energy. Intuitively you do. So don't be questioning that. So on the face of it, you might be looking like, as a Muggle perspective, on them retreating and going, they don't love me, they're not interested, they're this, that, when really it's quite the opposite. They're relieving themselves of some burdens first because they see you as the Emperor so much in the happily ever after that they don't want to come in wrong, really, is what it's saying here. So tap into that part of you that knows deep down that there will be this reconciliation, or this coming together. Not a reconciliation for everybody. I mean, you've not necessarily been with this person before, but it's certainly something that's coming towards you. Abundance is behind that. Abundance is behind that. So if you need a distraction, get focused on your money rather than on your love life. Money responds more easily than love life, I've found, because money's straightforward, Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's easy. It's not one of the easiest things in life. It's one of the harder things in life, but it's easier than love life, because love life, you've got 2 points of consciousness involved. With money, it's just you. It's just you and source. So it's got one stable energy that is money, and you're the unstable one there. What's going on in our love life? So it's easy to control yourself around money, because you're only in charge of your vibration. Whereas your love life, it's about you and someone else. That's 2 fluctuating vibrations trying to come together. In our love lives, we've got only time will tell. So what is the truth? I feel like you could be on this roller coaster of, it can't be true because they're pulling away. Oh, but my intuition is saying it is true. And so on that roller coaster, and this is saying only time will tell. You just have to give it time. So in other words, don't try and figure this out. Don't try and figure this out in your mind. It's all wasted energy. Just get focused on your money instead. Get focused on your abundance instead. It's way easier than trying to figure this out, because time will tell in your love life. So maybe this passion thing is about work. It's about, or some kind of a hobby. Step into your power. Reclaim your power. Take your power back. Use your power for what is flowing in your life. Step into your power. What else in our love lives? Forgiveness. So your person might be taking the time here to sort these burdens down, to put these burdens down, sort these problems out, whatever it is, but forgive them for that. Codependency. So don't try and sort it out for them. You know, the codependent goes in there and thinks that they can sort it out for their partner. You can't do that. So yeah, try and resist that urge to be codependent. They're the one that wants to help everyone else out. It's really enabling. It's enabling the other person not to do it themselves. Trust them instead. If you've been working on your self-love, trust them to work on the self-love too, so that they step forward and do the right thing by you. Trust them to do that. If you've done it and they truly are your partner, if you've been doing the self-love thing and they're truly your partner, they'll be doing that too. Trust them. Oh, they need to be a match to you. Truth, healing. I love this picture because she's handed in the key there. So it could be that you're one step ahead at the moment of your person, and you've healed yourself. Of course, that's an ongoing thing, but you've healed yourself to a point, or done the self-love to a point, and then you hand them the key. So they need to do that same thing to meet you where you're at. Handing them the key, not doing it for them, but handing them the key there. Whatever that means to you. Intimacy is going on here. So when it's a shared path. So there's true intimacy, right? So if you've been following the self-love path, you've been healing yourself, you've been doing your work, and then you meet somebody and there's that attraction there, but they've got some impediments to this, so they need to do some work. Maybe they're doing some shadow work, maybe they're healing themselves, maybe dealing with things in their life and doing all of that. You've been there, you know what that's like. It's a shared journey in that way, even if you're not together doing it, even if you're not helping them out in the 3D world doing that. It's a shared journey, because when you do come together, they've been there, they've done that. You've been there, you've done that. There's an intimacy involved in that by having a shared journey. In other words, this is a clear message saying, let them do it themselves. That it's like the divine masculine has to go through a rite of passage now to step up and do the same thing, do that inner work to get themselves to the point that you're at here. Healing old wounds. So this is about your old wounds as well. Don't let your old wounds get triggered. Like I said, this could be very triggering, because this can appear on the surface of our ego will be saying, hey, they're pulling back, like that's a no, like that should be an absolute no, they're running away or whatever, and our old wounds going, no, this is just somebody who is refusing me. This is not the energy that I'm getting here. It's not someone that's refusing. It's quite the opposite. It's someone that's stepping up. So today's energy is all about managing this emotional roller coaster as someone's pulling away from you for good reason, that they're pulling away from you to sort something out, but managing yourself, because old experiences that you've had when someone's pulled away, it's not been that, it's because they've been cheating, or it's because they aren't in it and doing the right thing. It's because they've abandoned you, so could be about abandonment wounds coming up. But again, I'm brought back to this High Priestess 3 of emotions here is trust your intuition. There's a part of you that intuitively knows. If this is your reading, there's a part of you that intuitively knows that if it's someone that's doing the work, that they are doing the work, and that you are going to have this coming together. What else do we need to know about the energies today? Wealth. Yeah, get focused on your money. It's way easier. In the energies today, got a broken bridge, an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. What I'm getting from this is it's not yours to fix. It's not yours to fix. So if you try and take that burden on yourself when it's not your burden, it's not yours to fix. That bridge is broken. It's up to them to do it. Got a pineapple, reconciliation. It's going to happen soon. And I think the more that you give them space to do it, the easier it's going to be. And key, successful outcome to your problems. That's the key. It's like the divine masculine has to do it for themselves. You handed them the key, and they're the only ones that can fix this bridge. They're the only one that can mend the bridge. You can't do it because of this codependency. You don't need to do it. It's not yours. It's not yours to do. So remain as the Empress there from the self-love stuff that you've done, and trust that they will step up and do the same thing there. You don't need to control that. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for the answer there. Just a bit of fun, because this is not a private reading. It's not a personal one. It's just a general one. But if you want me to use those red and green crystals for a definitive answer to a yes or no question for you, come along to a Psychic Cafe show. I can do that for you. I'll also pull some cards out and give you some clarity around all of that. It's for donations in my Psychic Cafe show there. 3 times a week, come along. And I can also use them in my private readings as well. So if you want to get a private reading, you just leave it up to your higher self and I'll just channel whatever it wants you to know. But if you've got specific questions, then you can do it like that too. And all you need to do is book in. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website and put your questions in there. And I'll do that for you. So how best to deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? It was that. There's a chunk of cards that fell out before. I think you saw, and the tower was on the top of it. The tower. We're getting from this, just like let things fall. Let people fall. Let your person go through what they're going through. Let people hack to their own lessons. We learn so much through our challenges. You know, if we have a kid and we always step in and help them out, they're never going to learn to do those things themselves, right? There's got to be a point where we step back and we trust them, and then they'll try and they'll fail, and they'll try and fail, and they'll try and they get it, and then they've got it. And we need to trust the people around us now that to fall apart if they need to fall apart, but they will succeed through it if we let them do that. Eventually they will anyway. So yeah, very much about trusting people with their own paths today. So think of a yes or no answer question. Now pause the video if you're not ready. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. I wanted to say yes then for some reason. Staring at the crystal, wanting to say yes, but it's a no. So it might be that kind of a day. You might be wanting to say yes when it's a no. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. What are you getting out of this? What's your situation? Is this resonating with you? I love hearing from you, and it really helps my channel out too. And what else? Oh, thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do one of these energy updates every single day for the collective. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. Would love to see you in there, give you a mini read. And I also do 3 pick a card reads a week as well. So check that out on my YouTube channel by clicking that subscribe button. And have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow.